Greetings to my warriors, to my subscribers, to my TGs, to my family and my friends. What's poppin'? Yes, I want to come to the table and do an energetic reading in regards to work. That is the message. Those were the dreams. That was the visions that I seen today. Those were the images and life and nature just taking place, baby. In my dream, there were a set of two keys with opportunities of work. Ashe, ashe. So some of us are about to unlock our intuition. We have the bat and hellbore here, the mouse and the buttercup. Ashe, ashe. Mental clarity, mental energy. Some of us may have been in the fog. We're now starting to see. We're trusting our gut more. We see that we can't see with our orbs, our eyes, baby. So we're tapping into spirit. Ashe, ashe. And let there be a message for those that are in a state of nebulous energy, confusing energy, can't see things clearly. You're going to have to go inward and trust the images and the visions that you're seeing, seeking guidance, spiritual guidance. Your ancestors, your Lawars, your Orishas, divine, your angels, Ashe, how it is you rock, numbers, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. They're out here. Ashe, like I said, in my dream, I saw two opportunities, two sets of keys. Keys is success, keys are locking, gold is like, yes, this is like the big one. Ashe, ashe. Seeing ants, hundreds of them, and ants, they put in that work. Get busy, get busy, get busy. I think that's what ants be singing as they be going to work. Get busy, y'all. Listen, they be doing their thing from point A to point B. They don't stray far from the goal and the plan. They understand the assignment, and they put in that strength. They're strong. Ashe. Not only are they physically strong, I feel like ants are mentally strong. I.e. Bobo. There's no confusion. There's no crossing of the wires. The message went out. This is what must be done. And this is what we're going to do. And they get to it. Ashe, ashe. So you may be seeing images and your dreams may be speaking to you. That's your intuition. That's your gut. You want to trust it. Ashe, ashe. I find that when I'm anxious or I'm nervous, my solar plexus, my sacral chakra, I hold that energy there. So if you're like me and you find that you hold your anxiety or your worry, your concern, everything in your stomach, you want to breathe, deep breathing, breathe it through. Ashe, ashe. That could be a reason why your digestive system isn't working as best as it can. That could be why you're starting to gain weight solely in the middle area. Trust me, baby. I know. So once you nail down what the root cause of it is, you're anxious, you're nervous. What is it that you're nervous about? You're nervous about the opportunities that are coming through. You're anxious and nervous about these new gifts. We speak of these gifts like they are a beautiful thing because they are, but we don't spend enough time in the shadows with the gifts. They do cause a lot of emotions and feelings. We're in Cancer energy. Ashe, ashe. The moon phase is going in towards, it went from Sagittarius going into Capricorn. That's the full moon. You should now start to see exactly what you need to do, what the issue is, what the problem is, where is it? Ashe, ashe. And not being too hard and rigid and brittle, I just heard, with yourself. Being loving and gentle and kind. If we're putting so much pressure and stress on ourselves, and the world is doing that, that's what the beatdown feels like. Ashe, ashe. You want to see things from a different perspective. I.e. Bobo. It is time to make a decision. July jumped off with fire. Ashe, ashe. Summer is heating up. Things are starting to heat up. We're about to go into Leo season. Confidence. Not being cocky, though. There's a lot of balance and dualities that need to take place here. So we have 19. 19, because there's no number here. Opportunities, feminine energy, womb energy, ashe, ashe. So we're going to be taking that power, our willpower, having that confidence. And you do that by trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. Spirit does not lie. Ashe, ashe. Have some fun with it. Enjoy the breaks that you're given, i.e. Bobo. So we're going to take these two because they're face up. Productivity and the journey. Yeah, that message has been ringing. Okay, so let me go ahead and get that out. Ashe. Productivity will be the key to your happiness. What you throw out will come back to thee. What goes around comes around. That is the energy of July. That is the energy that we're in right now. Ashe. You're going to need to be focused and determined. You can't be too worried about what other people are doing. Either put in that work and then keep it moving, or keep it moving. The goal will be remaining the same. Keep it moving. You are birthing in. We got creation. We have zero here. That is the creating. That's the Dambala and Aida Rido energy. Ashe. Ashe. That's that energy of creating. Like I said, that sacral solar plexus. Putting in the work. Birthing something. Bringing something into fruition. Some of us, like I said, are working with our intuition. We're now starting to see. So we've aligned ourselves to that path, and it is the unknown. We don't know what to expect. Ashe, ashe. But we see that there's a lot of beautiful sun energy out here. Birds, so messages, communication, singing, dancing. That's what it's going to be filled with. Get excited about the things that you are looking forward to, that you're hoping to see, that you're expecting to be a part of. Ashe, not just worrying about the unknown in a dreadful sense. Balance out your energies. This is feminine and masculine energy coming through. That cycle of being so insecure and being so doubtful of yourself is ending. It has ended. Maybe you just haven't gotten on board. But Spirit is here to let you know that that cycle is over. It is time to paint yourself a new picture. You have a blank slate. That zero is a blank slate. Wipe your slate clean. If something wasn't working, it just wasn't working. Ashe. Ashe. Pay attention to your other senses. Not just your eyes, not just what you see going on in the world. If it's an ugly world, what would you like to see? Paint yourself a picture. Ashe. Ashe. Come through, Nancy. Aunt Nancy, Aunt Nancy. Yes, come through, come through. Paint yourself a picture. The walker. Maybe, going for walks, being out in nature, breathing in fresh air, surrounding yourself in regards to life and growth. Not just in places of business, but also in nature. Everything around us is growing right now. Which direction is it moving? Take some time to go inward and see how you really feel about the opportunities that are coming your way. Be grateful, yes, that we're being given, we're allowing ourselves the opportunity to have the opportunity. Hard decisions, trust your gut, trust your instincts. Go on your journey. Paint the life that you want to live. Y'all know my warriors, what I say. If you're not living the life that you want to live, you want to change that shit. If you're not having the day that you want to have, you want to change that shit. You're in control. One, you're the leader. You're the leader in your life. Ashe? Ashe. Be joyous. Be happy. Move with grace. The sun, it will always do its thing. You have to know sometimes that it's there, even when it's cloudy. Even when it's cloudy, you have to know that the sun is always shining. Ashe? Ashe. Ground yourself. Get creative. Stay productive. Some people have been introspecting too long. July's coming through to tell you it's time to make a move. Don't forget the energy that we throw out. That's what's coming back to thee abundantly. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Come through, my Uncle Lee. Ashe, ashe. It's time to put in the work. It's not enough to just sit back and complain. Sit back and hope and wish that something happens. This energy that's coming through, what you need to know, you're going to have to make it happen. You're going to have to get up, get out, and get something. Your spiritual tribe, they're doing their part. You are protected. You are divinely loved, guided, guarded, cloaked, protected. Ashe, ashe. You are being encouraged to remember that you are strong. You are bold. You are brave. Your intuition is speaking loudly. Don't overanalyze it. Trust what you see. Trust what you hear. Trust what you know. Ayi bobo. Santeria. Oh, and then here's a hidden one. Okay. Okay. Spirit work. Santeria jumped out first. Your sacrifices will be worth it. Sacrifices must be made to advance. Food spell. So some of you may need to fast. What you're putting in your body, you want to be mindful of. Ashe. Ashe. Expect social dinner invitations. See, this is what I'm talking about. Opportunities. They're about to come through. Is it feeding your ego or your soul? This is what I'm talking about. This is a dream that I had. There were 2 sets of keys, 2 golden keys. You have a choice. Either way, it's saying that you'll be happy, but at what cost? That's what it's coming down to. Remember me saying you want to take a look to see, is it about the money or is it about the peace? Food spell. Ashe. Some of you may need to really change your diet, the way that you're eating. Give your offerings. Ashe. Ashe. This is coming heavily for those that rock in Santeria. Have you been feeding your Lawaj, your Orishas? Have you been feeding your tribe? Have you been giving them their food? Don't you do it. Marie. You know what? Child Marie wanted to come to the table, y'all. I had to square her away. Ashe, ashe. But the overall message that is coming through is you really need to make a decision. There are 2 options, and we talked about this during the spring season. I advised you to take a look and to make sure that you are aligning yourself with spirit, because temptation would be coming through. That devil energy has been around, and that devil energy is currently around through Capricorn. If you're looking at the tarot, let's get there. If you're looking at the tarot, Capricorn rocks with the devil. So temptations, opportunity. You may have been trying to be as modest or doing things in moderation. Food in moderation right now is coming through very heavily. Take the food that you were going to eat and offer it to your ancestors, offer it to your spiritual tribe. Ashe, ashe. Some are healing, trying to find that light through their sorrow, trying to find that light through the unknown. Ashe, ashe. There's an opportunity of temptation. There's an opportunity of the ego. There's an opportunity of spirit. And there's an opportunity of the soul. How you decide to move is totally up to you. Ashe, ashe. It's also giving me the energy that one is an illusion, one will be short-lived, one is more temporary, and one is more permanent. Ashe, ashe. Those 2 keys, those 2 set of keys, they will unlock a lot of doors. There were several keys on there. Papa Legba could be coming through with messages as well. Ashe, ashe. Rocking with Obatala, especially today. Today is his day. Rocking with Obatala, Nana Bolo Klo, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Allah, whatever spiritual energy that you have going on, you want to rock. Ashe, ashe. Here we have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands. Temperance. See, that's what I'm talking about. Moderation, balance. Ashe, ashe. And then we have the Hangman. Look, looking just like the bat. Time to go inward. Time to go inward. Ashe, ashe. And again, some of us have been in this mode for so long that it is time for us to take action. Possibilities. It's time to make a decision. And what move and what way are you going? Ashe, ashe. And what's in the shadows to round it all out? We have the Emperor. Told you, you're in control. This is your life. New opportunities, spiritual growth. Something is coming in, and then yet something else is being offered as well. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Everything that glitters ain't gold. That's what I'm hearing. See? And then the sun. I told you the sun is out. The sun is out. Even if you cannot see it, the sun is definitely out. Ashe, ashe. Emperor is Aries energy, fire energy. You are being given an opportunity and a gift of everything that you wanted, love, passion, security. But you're going to have to take control. You're going to have to take the reins. That energy that's coming through when I was speaking of the devil, and here we have temperance right here. When I was speaking of the devil, I was speaking of opportunities that are going to try to come through and have you choosing wrong. This opportunity that you may be looking at, if you keep coming to a crossroad, if you keep coming to a point of, I don't know, that's a sign, that's a symbol, that's a synchronicity, that's a red flag. That's a you need to pause, take a good look. What's causing that? Even if it's on if spirit is telling you this is the one and you're like, I don't know. This is what you need to take a good look at. You need to stop and take a good look at it. Ashe, ashe. One of these energies, see, this is what I'm talking about. One of these energies is like temporary, short-lived. And the other is the one that's really going to get you to grow and flower and bloom, blossom and bloom. Ashe, ashe. So are you going to stick to what you know, or are you going to allow yourself to grow? Ashe, ashe. Are you going to allow ego to reside, or are you going to rock with spirit? Are you going to keep working, grounding, putting in that work for something that may not be working, or take some time and take a step back, have some fun? Ashe, ashe. Come back to it. Maybe you need to walk away. The walker. Maybe you need to walk away from it. If it's causing that much strife, that much energy, that much of a discord, maybe you need to walk away from it. There's some balance there that needs to be had. Ashe, ashe. Hermit energy, Virgo energy, Earth energy. This is that time to really balance that out. 12, Papa Legba. 3, messages. You're being encouraged to take some time and tap into your other senses. What have your dreams been showing you? What are the visions that you've been seeing? What's been keeping you up at night? What aren't you seeing? Why can't you let the past go? What is it that you're holding on to? There's a lot of power and energy that's out here. How you choose to tap into it, how you choose will determine your outcome. There are no magic tricks out here. How you choose to move will determine your outcome. People could be trying to come and put out your fire. This energy that's out and about could be trying to put out your fire. Or your fire has already been put out, because all these tens and all these zeros and all these ones, all these energies, your foundation. Like I said, if you're not happy with the life that you have, paint a new picture. The beautiful part about a tower moment, the beautiful part about a loss, or a beautiful part about having to let something go, is to make room for what you truly do want, for what's supposed to be in your life. This message is coming through that you have the power to create the life that you want, if you choose to accept the keys to that journey. Sagittarius energy. I told y'all July jumped off with Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about the truth. Yes, it's Jupiter energy, big energy. This is big energy. The Emperor, big energy, big fire energy. Look at all this fire. Big energy is out here. Step into your truth. If there are any regrets that you have, your spiritual tribe is coming through to encourage you to let it go. If there's nothing to be gained, if there's nothing to be had, then let it all go. But the way the divine works, y'all know y'all my warriors, the way the divine works, there's always something to be gained from any hardship, any quote unquote loss, any disconnect. If you're worried about how people are going to view you and feel, you want to tap into your ego. Maybe the career path that you want does not align with what society deems professional, what society deems actually as a career. Maybe you are a painter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to people's homes and you paint walls. People laughing and joking at you. There ain't no money in that. Oh, so many thoughts and words just came into my mind and out my spirit all at once, baby. Listen, what they doing though? If it makes you happy, if you're able to live off that, don't forget, through the spirit comes the physical. They said you're being invited to a dinner invitation. Baby, you could be going to a mansion. You could be aligning yourself to the rich and famous. A lot of us have those goals and dreams. We want to be rich and famous. We want to, rub elbows with the rich and famous. But don't forget, the question remains. You will be invited, to dinner. But will it feed your ego or your soul? Be careful for what you wish for. You don't know the price of that. You can find out, though. For me, the edge should always be given to your spirit, to your soul, what makes you happy. There's so many celebrities that have walked away from being a celebrity. We still hold them in the regards of a celebrity, but they walked away. They didn't want to give up their soul. There are some people that is like, no, I'm not signing my name on a dotted line. This soul was given to me. This spirit is mine. And I choose to align myself to the one that has given it to me. Everything that glitters is not gold. And maybe this is what the crux of your matter is. You want to be rich and famous, but you may not be 100% sure of how far are you willing to go to get there. Now that we have some clarity and we get some better understanding and insight in regards to how that life works, there's a part of you that still wants it. I don't care. I would totally do it different. That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be me. We've seen a lot of celebrities saying they would never be them. They would never do this. They would never do that. And then they turn right around and those are the things that they're doing. Ashe, ashe. Try rocking with your spirit on this one. Try going against the grain. This is the age of Aquarius, baby. Try going against the grain. Ashe. Ashe. We still got wand energy out here. We still have fire energy out here. Ashe. Inspiration of wands. New opportunities are coming. Look at all this energy pointing up. It's the as above and the so below. We talked about what are you going to do in the meantime. The meantime is now. You need to make your decisions. You need to choose and choose wisely. You can't be so afraid of making the wrong decision that you make no decision. You rather lose out on both opportunities. See, you're blocking yourself. Some of us have needed to go into hermit mode, protective mode, cutting ourselves off from society. We needed that mental clarity. Well, that mental clarity has been given. What are you going to do with it now? All this fire energy, you got to make a move. What are you going to do with it now? You asked for it. This is what you said you wanted. You said you wanted that. Well, there it is. Why are you shielding yourself? Why are you now blocking yourself? Why are you saying now you don't want it? Why is it that now you're focusing on all the negatives, all the insecurities, all the doubts, all the fears? You work so hard just to get here. Why are you now sheltering, hiding? There's a success. There's beauty in that. 4-4. You need to take some time and really remember that prayer, that hope, that wish, that need, that desire. Because that opportunity is here. It may be bigger, because I'm seeing Jupiter. It may be bigger than what you thought it was. We talked about this last year. that when we start to get into this 7th year, this is divine's time. This is your spiritual tribe's time. This is the time to give you exactly what you want. And they was encouraging us last year to dream the big dream. They've been encouraging us since 2020 to dream the big dream. For those that have been dreaming the big dream, yeah, it's that big. Divine threw a little something on the end. Divine threw a little something extra out there. See? Some of us are afraid to allow that cycle to end because we feel as though that we will not get our happy ending. We will not get the success and the goals and the dreams. Some of us are too afraid to align ourselves to spirit. We're holding on to ego. Because ego has been tried and true. But remember, you wouldn't be at this crossroad if it was a permanent thing. If it was the true thing. If it was the thing that made you truly happy. Made your soul happy. Made your spirit happy. Made you feel full with purpose. Full of confidence and passion and empathy. Of abundance. Not just from money. All these wands from spirit. This is spiritual growth. No decision is a decision. We were talking about Kenny Rogers and the gambler. Knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them. Knowing when to walk away and knowing when to run. Remember that? The work you put in. The work you put in. That determines here. Turn this around. Failure will not come to you. This is the energy of July. This is the energy of Capricorn. Failure will not come to you. Nothing that is real will perish. We've been working on listening to our spirit, knowing what our spirit is like. Spirit work. Spirit does work. Remember I said I was coming here to talk about work. And the message was that you need to trust your gut. You need to work with your intuition. You need to work with your other senses. Stop relying so heavily on your eyes. They should all be working together. Our body is one big communicative board. Get past or get beyond seeing what you want to see, hearing what you want to hear, and see and hear what's being shown and given. Who are you listening to? Are you listening to spirit or are you listening to your ego? Are you standing in your own way? Some of us feel as though we got this. Some of us need to check in with spirit. Some of us need to check in with spirit. Ashe. Ashe, it's time to turn things around. The reason that this is coming into play, looking like it's a delay, looking like it's not going to happen, the 10 of Cups, is because you're blocking yourself from your own blessing. 4 Cups and the 4 Wands here. I told you here that someone was bringing, where was it? Here. I told you with the 10 of Wands here, someone was going to try to wash your fire out. That someone, more than likely, is you. You don't feel as though that you can put in the work. You don't feel strong enough, brave enough. You have to trust the work that you've been putting in. Stop focusing on your failures. You've been given a blank slate. Create the life that you want. This is the message. Use this fire that's coming through the sun, that's coming through Leo, that's coming through Sagittarius, that just came through the moon. Use this energy of fire. 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 I told y'all it's about to get hot. It's about to get hot. Balance and moderation is key. Do not allow yourself to get burned out. Sometimes we overanalyze so much that we done got burnt out from the thought. We haven't even decided or made a decision or chose or moved down that path. Come on, y'all. Huh. Spirit of Wands. Yeah, your spirit is lit. Your spirit is lit. Ten of Swords. Cycles are ending. That hardship, that pain, that strife is over. You're being encouraged to trust, align yourself to your spirit. Trust your gut. You're not who you were. Ground yourself in that. Even through all the hurdles and hardships and pain and strife and confusion and setups and regrets and setbacks and betrayal and lies and deceit and heartbreak and heartache and pain and ancestors and ascensions and all the rest of the stuff. So much has been given. You're being encouraged to rise up to the occasion. You know what you want. You know what will ultimately make you happy. And it probably does not look like what anyone else has going on. See? You have unlocked your intuition. You could be a seer, being able to see the unknown, being able to see the unseen. And yes, that is quite unnerving. I get it. I get it. But this is your purpose. This is your path. You hear a song when you even think about walking on this path. Secrets and illusions are coming up. That's what Pluto and Aquarius and Capricorn has been working on. Getting these lies up the fuck up out of here. Removing masks. Turn down things that no longer serve a purpose. Huh? The Barons de Guedes, Mama Brigitte with Pluto. Or yeah, with Uranus. You hear that? Those are transformative energies. Those are gatekeepers of the underworld, of other realms. Ashe. Ashe. And just to give you a glimpse, you got the Six of Wands here. Told you, be careful for what you wish for. Lights, camera, action. Are you ready? You've been saying so for so long that you will show people how it's done. You're about to get that opportunity. Inspiration of Pentacles. There's so much room for growth and knowledge and wisdom. See, that mental clarity. You're about to get it. You're about to be shown some... Baby, listen, you say their names, they sure to come. You say their names, they sure to come. The Barons de Guedes, Mama Brigitte. Oh, yeah. You say their names, they sure to come. Transformative energies. And then there are mushrooms out here as well. Maybe some of you are looking to go into the business of psychedelics, of working with the mushrooms, working with shrooms, working with herbs and, organic matter, organic life. And some people are still traditionalists. Some people are still stuck in the past. They don't want to have evolution. They're trying to tell you lies. They're trying to feed you lies. They're trying to, still keep you accountable for your past. This is transformative energy here. Death and rebirth. That's from the Walker, baby. That's from the Walker. Be proactive. Be productive. Don't be just busy to be busy. Oshun rocks with summer. We're smack dab in the middle of summer, even though it still feels like spring here. We really are in summer. You got your familiars coming through, your animals coming through. We had all kinds of wands out here. There are all kinds of opportunities out here. Are you looking to be more is your goal on the financial end, or is it on the spiritual end? There's nothing wrong with either. But you can't feel guilty about the decisions that you make. Make one. Remember that we put in a lot of work spiritually, my warriors. So through the spirit come the physical. So yeah, you'll have a lot of money opportunities. Don't allow anyone to make you feel bad or make you feel like that you can't be highly favored, because if you were, then you wouldn't be getting all these riches. Why? Because you broke. Why? Because you're not living your best life. You still living in that poor mentality. You still keeping your spirit trapped. You still listening to the ego. You still living small. Yeah, friends and frenemies about to be shown, baby. See that? It's time to go on your journey. It's time to go on your path. It's time to accept. You know which one it is. You're afraid of the unknown. This other opportunity that's coming through to you, you know what that's like. The only difference of it is it's probably offering you more money. But this one is going to give you so much more. What was the point of your rebirth? What was the point of your growth? What was the point of healing and forgiving? You just going to go and do the same shit in a different package? I think that's the lesson that we've all have learned. We should all be proficient in. If you're one of my young ones, listen to your elders. Listen to the aunties, your big cousins. They know a thing, baby. The girls and the boys. Listen to them. Take notes. Don't feel like, oh, you so old. Y'all stuck in the past. Y'all don't even know how things go. Baby, listen. The package will change. The energy will remain the same. Ashe, ashe. It's a painful cycle that ended. There's a painful rebirth. But we saw the four wands. We saw the strong love, spiritual foundation. We saw the happiness, the love, the peace, the celebration. We saw that. We see that now people are starting to recognize us for our hard work. Fuck them haters. They think that you just got a lucky horseshoe stuck up your ass. They think that this is coming directly from, your family lineage, your family legacy. They don't know that you've been going under your own name. They don't know that you've been putting in this work on your own by yourself. They don't know that. It's not your fault that you come from wealth. It's not your fault that each generation did better than the next. All we are all out here trying to do is make a better way for our children and their children, and the children's children. But people are so quick to hate that some people, quote unquote, got it easy. What goes around comes around. Don't forget that. That energy, if that's what they're throwing out, that's coming right back to them. Your job is to block that. Your job is, if it's knocking at your door, and if you're about to let it in, there's your working shadow work. Something in you aligns to that energy, to that vibe, to that feeling. Something in you feels as though that is not worthy. It's not the people. They're out here doing exactly what they're put on this earth to do. Not everyone is meant to, elevate and evolve. Some people are meant to be exactly who they are, and they are doing their job quite well. Stop pointing the finger at others. You align, you resonate, you rock with that low vibrating energy. Why? Why do you think it's true? That's the focus. That cycle is ending for you. But you have to choose to go into the unknown. You have to choose to heal from the hurt. You have to choose to see the beauty from the loss. It's time to make moves, see? This cycle has ended, and you're being told to take action. Yes, there was some hurt. Yes, there was some pain. Yes, there was some loss. There could have been some lies, some illusions that you believe you told yourself. Because before we ever look outside, we're definitely going to look inside. Ashe, ashe. Harpo, who these people? Who this woman? Who we let in? Why we let them in? We can't control what others do. We can only control and accept what we got going on. And for those that are, I just heard Oshun come through because I'm looking at sunflowers here. Oshun is a warrior. Her number is 5. Don't be so afraid of the number 5. People look at 5s like they look at the tower. Oh my God, some shit is about to happen and it's going to be bad. Look at things from a different perspective. 5 is also gateways and portals. 5 is also the number of spirit. Air, water, fire, spirit. Your 5 senses. Ashe, ashe. During this 7th year in this 7th month, Divine is here to tell us that we need to be rocking with all of our senses, trusting our gut and intuition. Remember the animals that have come through. We got the crab, rocking with energies and vibration. That water don't feel right, it's gone. We got the mouse, moving quiet as a church mouse. They too go off of energies and vibrations. Here we have the bat. It's not that they can't see, they just have very poor vision. But they get flashes of intuition. They get flashes of sight. They go off of, the energies and vibrations, the hearing, the sonar, frequencies. I hear the song playing in my head, frequencies. Yes. Here we have the Spirit of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of new energy out here. Look at that cute little bunny. Bunnies was jumping off in spring. Look at that bunny. If you've been seeing bunnies, I saw a bunny. If you've been seeing bunnies, that's what's popping. Came out in reverse. It didn't work out. No, it didn't work out. That alignment, that union, that partnership, that relationship. No, it didn't work out. Something or someone else came in between it. It could have been somebody else had a bigger bag. You left something good for an illusion. You got to heal from that. You got to grow from that. You made the wrong decision. Or they left you. For whatever the reason, it did not work. Don't allow it to stop your growth. Because look at that. Ten of Pentacles. We got so many tens out here. These changes are happening now. And you have to decide whether you're going to get on board or not. Inspiration of Cups. This is all about matters of the heart. Conch shell, listening, hearing, a Galway energy. Your mate is out there, since we was talking about, the endings of relationships. Seahorses, they mate for life. Your mate is out there. They're coming from your growth. Just when you thought love was not in the cards for you. Just when you thought. Getting your proper rest. Rest the mind. You're overthinking this. And you turned it into so many other things. We were talking about work. And instead of actually putting in the work, you started to align yourself to so many other different things. You're going to need to come back to ground yourself. All these fours. This is the 4-4. That's the 4-4. Because we done already talked about taking some time to self-reflect. That's the 4-4-4. We done talked about, having a hard time sleeping. That's the 44. Something keeping you up at night. Something is playing on your mind. You staying stuck in hermit mode when it's obvious that it's time to put in. You want financial freedom and financial security, and you want a happy life, and you want your loving mate, and you want your kids to be set up, and you want them to be good. You're taking on this charge. You know that you're the ruler. You know that you're the emperor. You know that you're the leader. You know that you're the high priestess. You know that you're the mambo. You know that you're the witch. The witch. I'm not just a panda. I'm the panda. Ooh. Watch that. Watch Poe. Shoot, watch that movie. What is the name of that movie? Kung Fu Panda. There we go. Kung Fu Panda. Poe really struggled with confidence. He didn't even see himself as the one. Ashe, and no one else did either. But when he started building his confidence, it did not matter what they thought of him. It was what he thought of him, is what he saw. Ashe, Ashe. Stop chasing other people's dreams. Even if you accomplish them, they're going to be short-lived because they're not your dreams. That's not your true purpose. That's not your true path. Ashe, Ashe. Listen to what your heart is telling you. There's so many starfish. So, baby, I just heard Prince, I'm a star. You're born and designed for greatness. But if you don't slow things down, And remember that sometimes living in the light, a lot of these celebrities, they're on drugs, they're depressed, they're not happy. You ever take some time to wonder why? Transformations. I see butterflies and snakes all over the place. You got snakes here. You got a snake here. Transformative energy. Divine is encouraging you to see the beauty. Listen to your heart. Heal from the heart. Your ancestors, all these orbs, your spiritual tribe is around. They're definitely around. Inspirations, new ideas. You got an idea. Probably, I'm hearing, not laughing at you, but I'm hearing that neither one of these opportunities may be the one. It could be the keys are in your hand for you to create the freedom that you're looking for. If you're sick of punching someone's clock, it doesn't matter which job you go to, you're still going to have to punch someone else's clock. Ashe. These could be the pauses that you're getting. These could be the uncertainties that you're getting. Your spirit could be yelling at you. It don't matter which one it is. You're still going to be working for someone else. You're still not going to be able to take off when you want to take off. You're still only going to be getting 10 cents on a dollar. You understand what I'm saying? So you could be encouraged to do things for you. Financial wealth is out here. Your family will be taken care of. You will be loved. That life that you want with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, baby, this is abundance. This is that Sagittarian and Jupiter energy all over this. But you got to be willing to put in the hard work. Embodiment of Cups. This is that Mama Wata, Gimme Ya, La Sardines, a Galway coming through. See? Everything is moving in the same direction. Are you? Are you? Don't allow people to talk you out of your goals and your dreams. Flying fish. Pregnancy is out here. Like I said, Dambala and Aida Wido with the 0. Bringing something into life. Don't forget the High Priestess is out here. You could be a whole magical being, baby. Maybe you're stepping into your clairs. Cancer energy, 6 energy, that's all about, psychic abilities and awareness and intuitions and guts and working with maybe fire, maybe in your fire element. Balancing it out, like I said, Sagittarius energy, they can be very sporadic, impulsive. Ashe. Allow your spirit to lead. Allow your other senses to come through. Everything needs to have a voice, including your ego. Because we're about to go into ego time, baby. Make sure you got a good handle on it. They say, are you feeding your ego or are you feeding your soul? A lot of times when we have to entertain or consider our ego, it's because we are trying to stay true to the past. Why is that? Ashe.